The world of game development is a challenging one, and if you're not sure where to look, it could be extra frustrating. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look no further because I've taken it upon myself to create a compendium of YouTuber game developers who hold the secrets to creating games with maximum efficiency. And today, they'll be sharing those secrets with us. If you enjoy this video or find it helpful, make sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome back to Blackthornprod. I'm Noah, a 17-year-old game developer finishing his 8th successful Steam release. The secret to my success is being incredibly relaxed, spending all my time outside, and meditating while my games make themselves. But if you watch my videos, I guarantee my endless joy will also rub off on you.
Okay, I may have exaggerated things there, but Noah really is a remarkably talented and very artistic game developer. I believe he's actually currently 20 or so, and it's amazing what he has accomplished already, having 2 Steam releases under his belt. One of the best things about his channel are his Unity game engine tutorials, which if you don't know is software anyone can use to make games. His tutorials aren't typical, they're very detailed and extremely easy and enjoyable to follow. Most tutorials out there give you the basics on a topic, while also being way too long, but Noah actually teaches you how to make your games much more professional, giving you a whole lot of details that you wouldn't really be able to get anywhere else. And honestly, you just can't help but be in a good mood while watching Blackthornprod. He's so cheerful, and it's really just such a joy. Hey! Wow! Hi! I'm Thomas Brush, creator of a game called Neversong. I recently got an email from a fan asking me about what the secret to game development is, and honestly, I don't think there is a secret. You see, I worked on my first game for 5 years. Can you believe that, you guys? And honestly, it was challenging. It was hard. In fact, it was almost depressing and miserable sometimes. So honestly, it's just about how much are you going to enjoy the moment. And that's why Squarespace decided to sponsor this video. Now, you guys, I wanted Squarespace to sponsor this video. Thomas Brush is honestly one of my favorite game developers and kind of a role model for me in some ways. He's pretty much what every indie dev aspires to be. He's very talented, artistic, he has great vision and passion for storytelling, but also he's very practical. Everything he does in his videos is very intentional. He is doing what he loves, he's giving people great content, educating those who may one day become his competitors, and he's able to sustain himself and his family doing what he does, making his dreams come true. And that's the other thing. Thomas has often talked about the importance of family in his life, which is pretty much what makes him such a huge inspiration for me personally. Every game developer has principles, not many of them are as open as Thomas is about his, which are often very similar to my own. Thomas often tweets and talks about his religious beliefs and how they kind of relate to game development interestingly, and reminds his viewers of the importance of not idealizing your game as your baby.
You're going to be an entrepreneur. That's essentially what being a full-time game developer really means. The weeks leading up to the birth, it's almost like clockwork. I get really nervous that my career, my time, my projects, my dreams are gonna get snuffed out by having a child. But why it's been the greatest thing on planet Earth for me to have a child.
The secret to game development is using your time as efficiently as possible. Don't waste your time making YouTube videos, just make your game. If people are going to care about it, they're going to care about it. If not, don't even bother wasting your time, just do something else. I removed my smiling glands because it's just a waste of energy, to be honest. I actually extracted them and put them into my new Biopunk game, Thine is Dave, so check that out, buy it on Steam, like this video and subscribe. Man, you gotta love this guy's no-nonsense attitude. He's an extremely intelligent game designer and content creator. His tutorials are short and to the point with no useless extra fluff.
So now you've done that, it's time to start making games. So first off, you want to make a game in 1 hour. So like just something really simple.
He doesn't care about milking content and making overstuffed videos. The #1 coolest thing that he does on his channel is his 4 developers jam off to one art kit series where he invites all sorts of YouTubers, big and small, to join in on making games and playing each other's while giving each of them the spotlight. Okay, I think this is a good time to talk about some YouTuber game developers that I don't really want to try doing impressions of. In a very similar camp to Thomas Brush is David Whale, creator of The First Tree. He and Thomas have a really awesome interview about their different approaches to game marketing, and both have awesome courses on game development that cover pretty much everything that I would definitely recommend for anyone who's brand new. Thin Matrix was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched who made devlogs regularly, and actually I'm pretty sure he invented devlogs. The unique thing about Thin Matrix is that he writes all of his games from scratch in Java in LWGGL, Lightweight Java Game Development Library, so he doesn't even actually use a game engine, he writes his own. I learned so much about graphics programming by watching his tutorials. They are honestly to this day rivaled by very few, except maybe the Benny Box, but he's not really a game dev YouTuber, but check him out too. The problem is it's honestly much more efficient to just use a game engine, but really the knowledge is invaluable if you have the time to learn it. But also his devlogs are just amazing. They're so beautiful and super motivating. Honestly, like, the guy has a super rounded lifestyle. He's lived in the most amazing places and these beautiful areas in Europe and goes to great lengths to create some really impressive shots. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. Dani is probably the most popular game developer on YouTube, and for good reason. His devlogs are incredibly entertaining, and it surprises me every time I watch them just how much effort he actually puts into them. Dani seems to have either started, or popularized, or perfected the art of self-deprecating humor, and honestly, I sometimes prefer his older content like his devlogs or his mobile game series, because they were super informative, whereas now, well...
A form of surface caching in which the brightness of surfaces in a virtual scene is pre-calculated and stored. You know what? F Wikipedia, you can suck my dick. I was like, wait, my game looks kinda bad, I wish it looked better. And then Unity said, what if I told you it could? Bruh.
There's just so much to learn from Dani. He's crazy smart when it comes to branding and humor and just making the right kind of game and growing an audience. He's much smarter than he makes himself seem to be.
You know, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just a guy.
And honestly, I would really encourage you guys to watch his videos and look really carefully at how much there actually is to learn from him. I actually thought about doing a video just on Dani because there's so much to unpack there, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know down in the comments.
Hey, this is Jonas. I'm a game developer and I'm currently working on my game You Snail. It's going to be released in 2020. Just kidding, it will be released in 2021. Just kidding, it will never be released because I have actually gone insane.
I can hear the voice lines. They are talking to me.
And how does that make you feel?
I just said how it makes me feel.
Yeesh, no reason to scream at me like that.
One more word and you're fired.
Patient has aggressive behavior.
Jonas Tyroller is, dare I say, the most underrated channel on YouTube. Where do I even begin? He's got great tutorials, he's got amazing devlogs, every single one of his videos is expertly crafted to keep your attention, but it's not just pure entertainment. He gives back to his viewers by making some of the most informative videos on the subjects that he covers. They're extremely intellectual. No, but seriously, whether it be about how to grow on YouTube, how to take your game design to the next level...
Lasting consequences are more fun. So let's give our button some lasting consequences. Holding the button creates a bubble and releasing it shoots it away. And I have to say, it worked. It's a lot more fun now. It almost feels like drawing an image.
And how to effectively market your games and grow an audience. You know what? Go subscribe to Jonas right now because I don't think I'd be making games if it wasn't for his channel. And of course, if you'd be so kind as to indulge your humble host, me, and take a look at my own devlogs where I work on my immersive sim game Tempered Flames, it would be a huge honor for me to have you guys check those out.